Welcome back to Storytime Online. My name is Laura, and we're going to get things started today with our welcome song that goes a little like this. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Hello, everyone. And now it's time to do some moving and some shaking, and we're going to start doing that with a song called Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. So we're going to swish our hands together like this because that's how we're going to power up our rocket ship we're going to use to go to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Great work, everybody! What do you say we power up our rocket ships and go to the moon one more time? Are you ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Lovely! Well, we're going to keep on moving and shaking with our next song that is called Little Fish. So this song is 3 verses, and in the first verse, we're going to be singing about one little red fish. So we're going to put our hands together again, but instead of swish, swish, swishing them, for this song, we are going to pretend to be little fishies swimming in the sea. One little red fish swimming in the water, swimming in the water, swimming in the water. One little red fish swimming in the water, bubble, 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 pop. For the second verse, we're singing about 2 little blue fish. We're going to put our hands back together. 2 little blue fish swimming in the water, swimming in the water, swimming in the water. 2 little blue fish swimming in the water, bubble, 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 pop. And for our third and final verse, we're going to be singing about 3 little green fish. 3 little green fish swimming in the water, swimming in the water, swimming in the water. 3 little green fish swimming in the water, bubble, 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 pop. Great work, everybody. Now, we are going to be saying hello to our first puppet friend of the day. Now, we need a little mouse friend to help us with this rhyme, Hickory, Dickory, Dock. Have you seen our little mouse friend? He's awfully small. Oh, hello. Hello. You're here to help us with the rhyme, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
All right, are you ready to climb up the clock?
I am.
Okay. Hickory, dickory, dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory, dickory, dock. Now you're going to go up the clock when it strikes 2, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Hickory, dickory, dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 2, the mouse said, boo! Hickory, dickory, dock. So you knew what to expect the second time you ran up the clock, didn't you, Mouse?
Yes.
So you knew not to be afraid, but you tried to scare the clock, didn't you?
I don't know if it worked.
You are pretty cute and not very scary. But what do you say we do this rhyme one more time?
Okay.
Hickory, dickory, dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory, dickory, dock. Hickory, dickory, dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 2, the mouse said, boo! Hickory, dickory, dock. Well, thank you for helping us out today, Mouse.
You're very welcome.
It's time for you to head back to the puppet den because it's time for us to read our story.
Woo, okay.
All right. So, before we get into our story, we of course need to sing The More We Read Together, our Get Ready to Read song. The more we read together, 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 the more we read together, the happier we'll be. Read big books and small books and short books and tall books. The more we read together, the happier we'll be. And the book we're reading today, well, it involves a green character, which means that I have to put green behind me because otherwise our green would show up as purple because our green screen, it's almost the same color as our little friends here. So here we have Franklin. And we're going to be reading Franklin's Bad Day, which is written by Paulette Bourgeois and illustrated by Brenda Clark. Oh dear, he's kicking over his blocks. He must really be having a bad day. Franklin loved to play outside in winter. He could skate forwards and backwards. He liked to catch snowflakes on his tongue and make angels in the snow. But today was different. Franklin was having a very bad day. It started in the morning. Franklin was grumpy when he woke up. "That's a grouchy face," teased his father. "Yes, it is," said Franklin. He crossed his arms and frowned. "Would you like a nice breakfast?" asked his mother. "No," said Franklin. His mother made breakfast anyway. Franklin stared out the window. Heavy gray clouds pushed across the sky. "It's even a bad day outside," grumbled Franklin. He picked at his food. For the rest of the morning, nothing went right. Franklin knocked over his juice and broke his favorite cup. He couldn't find his marbles, and the last piece of his puzzle was missing. Franklin slammed a door and stomped his feet. "You seem awfully cranky," said his mother. "I am not," shouted Franklin. Just then, Bear knocked on the door. Franklin peeked out. "Do you want to make a snowman or ride on my sled?" asked Bear. Franklin sighed. "I don't want to do anything." "Please?" Bear asked. "Fresh air will do you good," said his parents. "Out you go with Bear." They handed Franklin his hat and mittens. Franklin pouted as he bundled up and went outside. The two friends walked along the path near Otter's house. "Let's ask Otter to come," said Bear. Franklin gave Bear a puzzled look. "Oh, I forgot," said Bear sadly. "Otter moved away yesterday." They didn't talk all the way to the hill. Franklin kneeled at the front of the sled, and Bear sat behind him. Bear gave a push. "Let's go!" he shouted. The sled glided halfway down the slope, and then it stopped. They had landed on a bear patch. "Oh no!" wailed Franklin. "What a terrible day!" The hill was no fun, so Beaver suggested they go to the pond. When they arrived, the pond was roped off.
No skating today,
warned Mr. Mole.
The ice is thin.
Franklin lost his temper. "This is my worstest day ever." "There's no such thing as worstest," said Beaver. "There is for me," said Franklin. "I'm leaving." Franklin stormed home. He threw his skates and his slushy-mushy mittens on the floor. "Please pick up your things," said his mother. "No," he yelled. Franklin was sent to his room. Franklin was so furious that he kicked his castle. His father came running when he heard the crash. "What's going on in here?" Franklin lay on the floor and cried. "Don't worry," said his father. "You can build the castle again." "But I made that castle with Otter, and she's not here anymore," sobbed Franklin. "Oh, now I understand," said Franklin's father. "You're mad and sad because your friend moved away." Franklin nodded. "And you miss her a lot," his father said. "Yes," agreed Franklin in a small voice. They hugged each other for a long time. "Otter and I did lots of things together," said Franklin. "Now we can't." "You can still be friends," said Franklin's father. "You can share your feelings by calling or writing." Franklin thought for a moment. "Do we have a big envelope and some stamps?" he asked. Franklin spent the rest of the day making a scrapbook for Otter. He filled it with pictures and drawings of the two friends together. Near the back, Franklin put a dozen envelopes. He printed his address on each one. On the last page, he wrote, "Please write to me, then we can stay friends forever." As he walked to the mailbox, Franklin felt better. Snow was falling, and it was getting cold enough for the pond to freeze. Franklin had a feeling that tomorrow would be a good day. So Franklin was feeling pretty rotten that his friend had moved away, but but fortunately he was able to keep in contact with her. That's kind of what we have to do nowadays. It's hard for us to see some people who are far away from us, but usually we can still stay in contact with them, which helps ease the pain a little bit. All right, now we are going to flex our fingers and get ready to do our finger rhyme. So the first finger rhyme we're starting with today is Fifo Thumb. We get to pretend to be giants. How does that sound? All right, we're going to start with our closed fists, and then we are going to release all of our fingers, including our thumbs, and then we're going to put them away again. Fifo Thumb. See my fingers, see my thumbs. Fifo Thumb. Fingers gone, so is thumb. All right, ready to do that one more time? Do a little bit of flexing in between here. All right. Fifo Thumb. See my fingers, see my thumbs. Fifo Thumb. Fingers gone, so is thumb. And our second finger rhyme today is called hands. So we are going to look at both of our hands during the song. Don't worry, we're going to do it twice. So if you don't catch everything the first time, we're going to do it again. All right, so we have two little hands, so clean and bright. This is my left hand, and this is my right. Left hand, right hand, how can you tell? Look very closely. The left makes an L. An L like the first letter of my name. So that's an easy way to remember which hand is your left hand and which hand is your right hand, because if you put your fingers out like this, your right hand, that's a backwards L, but it's correct if you have your left hand. All right, let's do this one more time. Two little hands, so clean and bright. This is my left and this is my right. Left hand, right hand, how can you tell? Look very closely. The left is an L. Great work, everyone. Now it's time to say hello to our second puppet friend. Now this song is called the Penguin Song. So I think that means we're probably going to be having a penguin join us, but we'll just have to see who comes out of the puppet den. Oh, hello, Penguin.
Hello, everyone.
You're the one who's going to help us with our song, aren't you?
I sure am.
Wonderful. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. I'm a little penguin in the sea. I can swim as fast as can be. When I catch a fish, just look at me. I'm as proud as I can be. I'm a little penguin on the ice. I think the cold is very nice. Then I hop around first once, then twice. Yes, the ice is very nice. Oh, you're such a good little dancer.
Thank you.
Would you like to help us with this one more time?
Sure thing.
I'm a little penguin in the sea. I can swim as fast as can be. When I catch a fish, just look at me. I'm as proud as I can be. I'm a little penguin on the ice. I think the cold is very nice. Then I hop around first once, then twice. Yes, the ice is very nice. Thank you for helping us out, Penguin.
You are very welcome.
Now, would you like to, by any chance, help us out with our penguin story?
I would be honored.
Wonderful. Because our puppet story, not our penguin story, well, it is a penguin story, is Be Brave Little Penguin, written by Guiles Anderson and illustrated by Guy Parker Reese.
I like the story.
I know, I do too. All right. Here we go. Be brave, little penguin. In the cold Arctic sunshine where the icy ocean ends, lived a family of penguins with all of their penguin friends. There were fat ones, there were thin ones, there were penguins short and tall, but little Pip-Pip was the smallest one of all. And while the other penguins were out swimming in wild and free, Little Pip-Pip played alone, too frightened of the sea. "What's the matter, Pip-Pip?" said his daddy one fine day. "You can't be scared of water. What a silly thing to say!" "Be gentle," said his mother, taking Pip-Pip by the hand. "We all have certain fears that might be hard to understand. Come on, little Pip-Pip, dip your toes in, just so. The water's calm and still now. You can do it nice and slow."
But what if the water's freezing, Mommy? What if I get in and it's just too dark and deep for me? And what if I can't swim?
And what if there are monsters who smell me from their den,
and they slither up and eat me and I'm never seen again?
"I understand, little one," his mommy said with a kiss. "But Pip-Pip, what if now you try and think of it like this? What if in the water there are friends for you to meet? And what if it is light and warm and full of treats to eat? Take my hand, little one. Don't worry, I'm right here. Please trust me, little Pip-Pip. Be brave and never fear." Slowly, Pip-Pip made his way to the water's edge. He stared down at the ocean from the slippery, icy ledge. Then he looked back at his mommy, and his small heart thumped. He closed his eyes, he held his breath, and little Pip-Pip jumped. Splash! For a while, his mommy waited. Then she cried out, "Something's wrong. Pip-Pip, please, where are you? You've been under way too long." Then she leapt into the ocean, diving deep into the blue. Then suddenly from nowhere came a little voice she knew.
Mommy, over here. Hey, Mommy, look at me. I'm swimming, Mommy, swimming. Look, I'm swimming. Can't you see?
She turned and, spinning circles through the water bright and clean, swam little Pip-Pip with the biggest smile the world had ever seen. As she watched her little one right there before her eyes, he burst up through the surface and he soared into the skies. "Woohoo!" cried little Pip-Pip. "Look, Mommy, I can fly! It's really not that tricky. You should try it, Mommy. Try!" "Oh, Pip-Pip," laughed his mother as she watched him with a grin. "I don't know about flying, but oh my, you've learned to swim." Then his friends all gathered round as Pip-Pip landed with a bump and said,
"Sometimes all you have to do is be brave and jump."
Isn't that a lovely story?
It certainly is.
Well, thank you, both of you, lovely penguins, for helping us out with our story. You are most welcome. It was nice to see all of you again.
Bye, everybody.
So our penguin puppets are headed back to the puppet den, and we're going to get out of the cold Antarctic, and we are going to do some shaker songs. That'll warm us up real quickly. We're going to shake and dance with our shakers. And the first song we are going to shake and dance to is called Give a Shake. So if you're happy and you know it, you're going to give a shake. If you're happy and you know it, give a shake. If you're happy and you know it, give a shake. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, give a shake. Great work. So let's do this song one more time, but instead of giving our shakers a shake, why don't we give our shakers a tap? Does that work? Let's try it. If you're happy and you know it, give a tap. If you're happy and you know it, give a tap. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, give a tap. Great work. So let's keep our shakers out and we'll do one more shaker song, and this one is called Eggs Together. We shake our eggs together, we shake our eggs together, we shake our eggs together because it's fun to do. We shake them way up high, we shake them way down low, we shake them in the middle because it's fun to do. And it's so fun to do that we are going to do this shaker song one more time. Get your shakers ready. We shake our eggs together, we shake our eggs together, we shake our eggs together because it's fun to do. We shake them way up high, we shake them way down low, we shake them in the middle because it's fun to do. We'll do one last cool shake with our shakers. And then it is time for us to say goodbye for today, which means we're going to sing our goodbye song. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. See you later, everyone.